All Black Wings Will Jordan has taken the Rugby World Cup by storm. Jordan is a try-scoring wonder on the verge of historic greatness, joining the ranks of international rugby legends. If you ask aspiring All Blacks in New Zealand who their favorite players are, chances are they'll rattle off names like Ardie Savea, Beauden Barrett, Jordie Barrett, and of course, Will Jordan. Jordan, 25, has tied legends Jonah Lomu, Brian Habana, and Julian Savea for the most tries scored in a single Rugby World Cup with 8. But how did he achieve all of this, and how did he handle those adversaries that were sent his way? Born on February 24, 1998 in Christchurch, New Zealand, Jordan grew up in a nation where rugby is more than just a sport, it's a way of life. Jordan was immersed in the game from a young age. His parents, who are passionate rugby lovers, introduced him to the sport at a young age, fueling his enthusiasm for the game. Jordan attended Christchurch Boys High School, which itself was known for its rugby program. It was here that his rugby career truly began, as he played for the school team and demonstrated his developing potential. Jordan crossed down 19 times in 11 matches in his final year at the college, topping the Canterbury competition's try-scoring records. Despite missing out on New Zealand's secondary school selection, the pace-setter had left tongues wagging across the country. While talking about it, he once said, "Back when I was playing school rugby, I wasn't taking it too seriously in the sense of thinking it was going to be a career or anything like that. I was just really enjoying my footy." Jordan's rugby abilities were developed further at the University of Canterbury, where he matched his studies with his thriving rugby career. His skills drew the attention of talent scouts, who selected him for the New Zealand U20 team. This was a big milestone since it set him on the route to professional rugby. Jordan began his professional career in 2017 by signing with the Tasman Mako in the Mitre 10 Cup. His first season was remarkable, as he rapidly established himself as a dynamic fullback with a knack for the try line. His speed, flexibility, and ability to read the game made him a star player, and he signed with the Crusaders, one of Super Rugby's most successful organizations.
Ball on the ground. Mackay, couple of decoy runners. Jordan!
Despite his early success, Jordan's path was not without obstacles. The shift from amateur to professional rugby is never easy, and Jordan had to adjust to the increased toughness and tempo of the game. Injuries also contributed to his early problems. Jordan suffered from an inner ear condition early in his career, causing him to lose his balance. It took him about 7 months to get back on track, putting his career with the Crusaders on hold after joining them in 2018. However, in 2018, he experienced another big setback when he had a foot ailment that kept him out for several months. Jordan had a difficult time seeing his colleagues compete from the sidelines. But Jordan's resilience and determination were critical in overcoming his initial failures. He approached his rehabilitation with the same zeal that he took to the field, fighting relentlessly to restore his fitness and form. His good outlook and excellent work ethic enabled him to return stronger. During this difficult period, his family, coaches, and teammates all provided invaluable support. He also recognized the importance of mental power in professional sports and sought the advice of sports psychologists to assist him cope with the stress and setbacks. This all-encompassing approach to his recovery meant that he was both physically and emotionally ready to return to the game. Jordan initially made it to the Crusaders squad for the 2018 Super Rugby season, but a couple of head knocks experienced during his maiden campaign with Tasman left the teenager out with concussion, forcing him to wait a year before making his debut against the Blues. Since that match, the gifted fullback has grown in stature, thanks in part to Scott Robertson's willingness to put inexperienced players on the field. "Certainly something I've noticed over the last 3 or 4 years I've been in the team is just the way Razor backs his younger guys," he said. If people are playing well and performing, then he's happy to pick them, and if older, experienced players get injured, he doesn't panic too much. It wouldn't be so wrong to say that Jordan's resilience and determination were critical in overcoming his initial failures. He approached his rehabilitation with the same zeal that he took to the field, fighting relentlessly to restore his fitness and form. His good outlook and excellent work ethic enabled him to return stronger. During this difficult period, his family, coaches, and teammates all provided invaluable support. Jordan's strategy for dealing with obstacles included defining both short-term and long-term goals. He was able to stay motivated and measure his progress by breaking down his rehabilitation into small chunks. He also took on a growth mindset, viewing failures as opportunities to learn and better. This perspective enabled him to remain focused and happy even during the most trying moments. And as the saying goes, what you sow, so shall you reap. For Jordan, the reward was just phenomenal. Jordan's patience and determination paid off in 2019 while instantly regaining his form and confidence. His performances for the Tasman Mako were remarkable, contributing to the team's Mitre 10 Cup victory in 2019. This victory was the result of his hard work and resilience, and it was a watershed moment in his career. Jordan's achievements at the provincial level were recognized, and he made his Super Rugby debut for the Crusaders in 2020. He had an immediate impact, consistently scoring tries and dishing out assists. His ability to exploit defensive openings and finish clinically elevated him to the ranks of New Zealand Rugby's most promising young players. Jordan's 2020 Super Rugby season was also important since he played a key role in the Crusaders' championship-winning campaign. His performances earned him the Rookie of the Year award, establishing him as a rising star in New Zealand rugby. Jordan's services were critical to the team's success, thus the honor was well-deserved. Jordan's success at the domestic level paved the way for his international career. He was called up to the All Blacks squad for the 2020 Tri-Nations tournament. Jordan made his international debut against Argentina, scoring 2 tries and demonstrating his speed, agility, and try-scoring abilities. Jordan's performances for the All Blacks have continued to impress, and he has swiftly emerged as an important member of the team. His versatility allows him to play both fullback and wing, giving the squad vital backfield options. His ability to understand the game, paired with his quickness and finishing skill, gives him an ongoing menace to opposing defenses. Jordan's rise to international fame was characterized by his ability to adjust to the demands of international rugby. The pace and brutality of the game at this level are unparalleled, and Jordan's smooth transition demonstrated his preparation and skill. His performances in the Tri-Nations competition drew accolades from teammates, coaches, and fans alike, cementing his place on the team. Despite his quick climb, Jordan has faced numerous challenges. The demands and pressures of playing for the All Blacks are enormous, and keeping form at the greatest level is rarely simple. Injuries have also been a persistent issue, with Jordan having to carefully monitor his fitness to avoid future setbacks. Jordan, on the other hand, has dealt with these issues admirably. He continues to work hard on his fitness and talents, always striving to improve and progress as a player. His dedication to the game, as well as his eagerness to learn and adapt, have contributed significantly to his success. Looking ahead, the future appears bright for Will Jordan. At just 26 years old, he has already achieved so much, yet there is still plenty of potential for further growth and success. His performances for the Crusaders and the All Blacks have shown that he has the talent and the drive to become one of the best players in the world. Will Jordan's path to rugby glory is a captivating story of development, difficulty, and achievement. Jordan's path from Christchurch to his current role as a vital player for the All Blacks exemplifies his persistent drive to perfection. As he continues to push the limits of his abilities, the rugby world should expect even greater accomplishments from this amazing talent. But we'd like to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this outstanding rugby player, and in what ways did his story inspire you? Let us know with your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked watching this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing sport content. See you next time.